Alright, I'm gonna show them. So this drawing, I'm gonna show them the Sheik one.
Okay.
So you can't see it, but you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I sent this drawing to Kalindi. Now, before any of you I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to just try to decipher what it means. So I won't say anything. I'll let the viewers decide. But as you're deciding, it is Sheik. So I'll give you that. So I sent Kalindi a drawing. Also, I wanted to talk to you because I did my sports therapist the other day.
Oh yeah.
And he was just telling me like how pretty much like all the greats of everything like have always written things down. So I was gonna start writing things down, but I think I could also just DM you. So I've kind of been doing that with you, where I'll just send you like a paragraph.
Yeah.
About some dumb shit. So yeah, I'll use you as my journal, and every time I think of something, and I'll also send you pictures.
Okay, perfect.
Because I think the pictures are funny, and they're stupid, and I think they do not make any sense. But I think once
until you explain them,
once I explain them, I think they make absolute perfect sense. I did
not get the next one. The next picture you showed.
Next one, yeah.
First showed me.
So this is okay. So I've been actually playing Sheik against Sheik. I've been playing Kyle Crudo's, probably the biggest crackhead I've ever met in my entire life. He just plays, and then
he's playing right now. He just finished playing Loki. He's playing Salt right now.
Dude, and then he's playing me next.
Yeah.
He's like the perfect. Like he plays a not Spacie, and he's pretty good. That's like he's valuable.
Yeah, that's rare.
Like when you're a good Fox, like it's gonna be harder to get games, right? Like, but when you're a pretty good Sheik, you have fiber. Oh my god, you are gold. You're just gold in the community. Everybody wants PC.
Yeah.
So he's been in my life, and he's been good. So I realized something when I like play against Sheik, and I was talking about it yesterday, that I'd never really. Like, when I play Fox, I know what he's threatening. I know his zones. I know this. I know that. But I realized when I play Sheik, I've never thought about what she's threatening. I never just thought about her as a character. I realized for literally like 15 years, I was able to beat every Sheik, just by being better.
Just by existing.
And thankfully, Plup's never had the strongest punish game. I don't think that's never been his strength. So when I would play Plup, we would just squab it out. And none of us were hitting chances. And none of us were ever hitting that hard. Like if you go watch a Mango Plub set, they're just slobber knockers. Like no one's really doing big combos. Here and there we'll get one, but it's just more like a lot of neutral, a lot of movement. So I would just I think historically my record against Plub's pretty good, but even then he would still a lot of wins for me. Even when I think I was like a little better. And I think it was just because I feel like Sheik, I never really looked at her as like a serious character. So when I was playing Crudo, I stopped to think, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I was like, what the fuck does this character do? Like, what is this character doing? And then I realized, I was like, okay, wait. They can't really do anything. So the up arrow you see is just forward tilt. I realized that's forward tilt and up tilt. So I would always be close to Sheik, and then they're either holding down, spamming a tilt, or trying to get a grab, right? Yeah. But I never thought of that. I just thought of like, I'm just gonna be better. But now it's like, even if am better and if they've landed anything, I just die. Because all the Sheiks finally hit like fucking trucks, Like I think like Spark, Crudo, all the ones I play are just like hitting pretty fucking hard. So I was like, wait a minute, I actually need to be kind of scared of this character because she's kind of scary.
Yeah.
So what I realized is all she can threaten is this. So the up arrow is the forward tilt, up tilt, and then the forward arrow after that is her dash attack. And then once I was playing, I realized, I was like, wait a minute. As long as I'm in this juicy range where I want them to think they can dash attack me, but they can't, so they're forced to make a decision whether it's forward tilt, panic grab, or dash attack, or throw out some shitty aerial. But I had said, if I get hit with the Sheik forward air like at 40, I live with that. And if I get hit with the nair, it's like when Mr. Mon shoots the wide open 3, we double team the big guy.
Yeah, you live with it.
If Mon hits that 3, that's fine with me.
Okay.
I run the other way of the court, and I can live with it. So I was looking at it, and since I've adopted this mindset, my friendlies are already going a lot better.
That's sick.
Yeah, just like instantly, like this little stupid drawing has helped me a lot. But now I'm learning more of like the more little specifics. But I am very happy with where I am with Sheik. But it's gonna sound funny. actually like practicing is helping me so much against character because I think I always just thought I was good against Sheik, but I'm gonna go on record to say no, I'm not good against Sheik. I think after my therapy, I'm ready to admit, you know what? I gotta stop lying to myself. I am not good against Sheik.
I think you are good at like pressuring people when they whiff. Mm-hmm. So you're naturally good at those situations when they come up versus Sheik. And if those keep coming up, it looks like you're cooking the shit.
It looks like I'm amazing, yeah.
Yeah. But if that's not coming up, then it's like, what's he?
Because I realized I would just run at Sheik, like,
yeah.
And it's like, and then I had this realization. I was like, wait, Sheik's kind of like a floaty. Like, I think you have to treat her with that same, like, because you know you can't puff, you can't peach, because if they hit you, it's just like, you start panicking, right? Mm-hmm. And I realized Sheik kind of has that same, like, effect, you know? Except you can combo her. So once I realized, it's funny, once I realized I need to respect Sheik and be scared of her, my whole life has changed.
What do you think about, okay, what do you think about this? When you're, like, looking at new characters like Sheik or whatever. What if, like, you could reverse engineer,
This guy's about to cook. He said reverse engineer.
Like, just how you think of the matchups by not saying what they can do, but going down a list of what they can't do and using Fox as, like, the example. Like, okay, she can't threaten running up smash. She can't threaten running
Oh, you're
shine.
saying, like, check things off?
Yeah. Because it's like you already know how to deal with the difficult things.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's like, this is like a watered down, like her options are watered down Fox like all the options in Melee are probably going to be like watered down Fox options because no one can get there that fast with the move that strong.
Right.
Yeah,
that's a good way, but I think the thing with Sheik is she's so unique because I feel like she's the only character that like uses tilts. You know what I mean?
Her forward tilt it's kind of like Fox up tilt in a way.
Yeah, I guess if Fox could like up tilt his dick and it just like
turn around. He would just have to turn around. But but it's a little bit longer.
But if he didn't have to, it would just, you know. So I guess in a way, it's kind of like that. And I guess now that you put it like that, I've already thought of like 5 things. I was like, the way I bait out a Fox up tilt is I run, slightly walk away, and then I punish. And I've been doing that a lot to Sheik. I was like, wait. Once I realized that when she forward tilts, it's actually a massive commitment. And when if she whiffs, I realized I grabbed her for the first time. I was like, "You're telling me I can whiff punish Sheik's forward tilt with a grab?" And
they might die for that.
Yeah. And dude, I realized you get a grab, it's like 2 up airs. She's getting shark. She can't come down. All of a sudden, I'm like looking at like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
My whole view has changed.
Also, viewing like the other parts as well, like sharking Sheik is a lot different than like sharking Fox because like she doesn't have broken fastball down air or whatever. It's just like, oh, I don't even have to worry about drill.
What she just can Hail Mary down air, right?
Hail Mary down air. She has needles if you can't get directly under her, and like she has a pretty big nair, and she can like delay forward air. But again, those are all like not as good. Yeah, those
are nowhere near good as like a Falco down air.
Or if she can't like wave land into shine you or empty land and shine, it's just like, nah, dude. Can't do all that.
I'm so excited to play against Sheik again.
Yeah. You're playing Kyle tonight?
The second this is done.
Okay.
He messaged me, he's like, hold on. Because I'm barely talking to him, so I'm barely getting to know him. And he's just cracking me up.
He's so funny.
Because he's just a little idiot. He's such a little goon. I don't know how else to describe him.
That's how I would describe him.
You know how he just has the Zins, the little nicotine packets?
Yeah, dude, he won't shut up about this.
Yes, that's all he talks about.
And I keep telling him, like, dude, stop it.
He said he does it, and then he throws up. Yeah, and once he throws up, he comes back, and he's just cracked.
Yeah, he's just God.
I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, okay, what?
What do you say? He said, I'm off tomorrow. Maybe the vibes are on. I was like, okay, yeah, the vibes are on. He's a fucking idiot. But he's changing. Kyle Crudo's doing more for me right now than anyone's ever done for me in this moment.
That's sick.
He's just changed my life. So wait, okay, so let's talk. So that's enough about Sheik. We'll talk about. This is now the other image that I drew.
Yeah, I don't know how they're supposed to interpret this image.
So I'll leave it there. I'll give you guys 10 seconds.
Like I can't.
Are you looking at it?
I am. And it's
okay.
Both of the spacings. It's so funny because both of the spacings look like close enough to. It's just like, yeah, he just fucked up drawing them, but it's like it's intentional that the spacings are slightly off.
Yeah. That's what the arrow's for, bro. The arrow lets you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I was watching Kalindi play Cody in the morning the other day. By the way, I think you had moments where you were wave dashing and shit, and I could tell
that was
like
the best I was playing. So far.
he like was having trouble hitting you because I realized. So we can talk about this another time or kind of briefly go into it. Just like, dude, I think Falco should never aerial. He should only aerial when they're like the left circle. Like that close, I think. Anything further than that, I think you should be wave dashing, you should be lasering, or I think that's it. Or you're like retreating back there or something. Because everybody I approach, if it's not from super close, I get so fucked.
I think I also think when you say aerial, like I need to take that advice differently because it's not like you're saying don't aerial to like whiff punish things in this spacing or anything. You're saying like don't aerial as like your mix up.
Don't aerial with the intention of wanting to hit them.
Yeah.
You can aerial to like create space. You can aerial to try and whiff punish. Aerial in every regard because you got to protect yourself, but don't aerial like trying to hit them. What changed for me is when I realized I could aerial and then midway be like, eh. And then I only started going halfway, and then they would come forward. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I hate it because it's just little things. Because I think I've just been playing so long, and like I forget. Like you gotta imagine how many like metas I've been through, and like how many things I've been through, and I just forget that sometimes you just go up, do like a shitty half nair, makes them come forward, and then now you can either fully commit. You can do like just a lot of the basics I think get lost in my brain, just because I'm always changing shit because I fucking have to.
It's funny because I'm like kind of learning those basics now. I'm moving away from like the specific stuff and going back to like
I think
not even going back, just like starting the basics really.
I think your basics and like fundamentals might have suffered because you were too busy trying to do level 1000 shit. So it's funny, me and you, because I'm the opposite. I do level mango shit. And that's why I'm so good at basics and like fundamentals because that's all I've ever done. But I feel like you're always just trying to fucking make some new shit.
I'm rewiring it like this. The last 2 months, that's all I've been kind of doing is trying to get those basics down and react more like in neutral, like all the basic shit.
Yeah, I think your end game can be crazy because if you get that, you have so.
Because I already have the other stuff.
You have so many crazy ideas that you can just whip out in different scenarios that are like crazy.
I probably know more about a majority of players in those specific scenarios.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah.
So your end game is potentially insane.
Oh, it's gonna be insane. Yeah, I already know.
Reminds me of there's a Daigo quote. I'm pretty sure it's Daigo where like he's like all these players like try really hard to get good real fast and they just skip so much of the game because they want instant results. But he's like, I'm not in a hurry, and if it takes me 10, 20 years, by the time I get there, I'm gonna be absolutely insane. And I've always thought about that because I'm just like,
that's so sick.
I'm pretty sure I came from his book, something along those lines, and I was like, yeah, I feel like the problem with melee players is they all want to skip. They're all trying to skip and like do this, but it's like at some point you're gonna have to be good at like this and that, you know?
Yeah, at some point you're gonna have to learn how to edgeguard Marth.
I'm trying.
I think we need to do another lesson on that, or like episode on that, or whatever. Because I think we only touched like the start of it.
I know when I played Osspike, every edgeguard I missed, I know I just in my head saw you nodding your head because they were bad.
It is hard.
He just did the same low mix-up that I know how to beat. I just didn't think he'd do it every time. But that was my problem. I said I was just overthinking everything.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So this picture.
Okay, yeah.
So you're wondering what this picture is. So this was Cody. I made Kalindi black and gave him a little afro, if you're wondering. And then I made Cody green because he's green. So fucking they were playing, and I realized like Kalindi. So Kalindi was in the left circle, and imagine there's an X going through it. And I realized, like, every time you were in that range, the really close range, you just lost every time. Because your only option there is, like, because the Nair will get CC'd. It's just, like, everything loses, except, like, down air. While Fox has, like,
loses to jump sometimes.
And then Fox can full hop, he's CCing, he can just do so much. He can up tilt there, it's good, because it's better than Falco up tilting that close. Yeah. Everything he does is just better. So then I realized, like, I was watching, and I was actually watching with, like, the intent of, like, okay, what can Kalindi do better, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I made the circle on the right. So it looks like they're the same distance, but that's only because I'm an idiot. Just imagine they're a little further apart. And that's what the arrow is like. I realize when you're like in that range. So think in your head.
It's a pretty good representation of the distance, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty close, I think. But the idea is just in your range, like if you're a Falco player, think about wave dashing forward. And then you thought about it, jab. So that range of Falco's wave dash to jab is where you want Fox. Because in that range, you can wave dash, and he really can't react to it. I don't think he can react to it.
No.
Right?
Yeah, he has to, like, kind of be, like, soft reading it.
And it's so hard to soft read.
Or, like, moving preemptively or something.
And the beauty of it is you can react last second. You can change your jab to a shine. You can change it to a... Dude, what I've been doing is a wave dash forward, down tilt. Oh, man.
I have not tried that one yet.
Oh, against Foxy, do you get him at, like, 30? Oh.
Okay.
It's so juicy. But so I realized that range is good, and I think people don't realize why. Dude, do you know why Falco's jab is so much better than Fox's? Because I have no idea. Because I tried doing the wave dash jab with Fox, it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't cover the space. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know why Falco's is better.
A few of my guesses. One, I'm pretty sure Falco's is stronger.
So that makes it juicier.
It's like they're going to be in more lag.
Okay, so that's the difference.
I'm pretty sure someone should fact check me, but I'm pretty sure Falco's jab stronger. The other is I think because Falco is taller, you're more likely to catch jumps as they're jumping. I think sometimes people might jump over Fox's because he's so short.
Yeah, see, everything that makes perfect sense because like I'll do it with Fox and it gets CC'd more. It like I feel like people act out of it quicker.
I'm pretty sure it's weaker.
There's something blatantly wrong with it because I've given up on it. But with Falco, when he jabs Fox,
shorter, like in
that's because he's smaller,
right? As well.
Because Falco's jab just sticks out further, right?
Yeah,
I think about it. Fox has some little bitch arms.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like Falco's got some long ass arms. So and then you're probably wondering, well, what does the jab do? The thing is, the jab, a Fox, you gotta like imagine a Fox is dash dancing. And now you jab him, it like eats his movement, and I realize nobody acts out of it. So like I feel like in a world you could just CC the jab, but you'd have to be ready and reacting.
Yeah.
But that range is so good because they're also trying to like not get down there. They're trying to not get lasered. They're trying to pretty much everything. And then you just throw out this low committal ass jab, and if it hits, I pretty much always can connect a shine after. Like I know it's not a true combo, but nobody is fucking reacting to that.
I really like this because it's like it moves away from like the way I view the game, and like puts it more in a perspective of like you're fighting humans who have like a mental stack of things, and they're making like their reads. They can't react to everything.
Yeah, see, I never looked at it like you shouldn't do this because like it doesn't work or this. It's like like you gotta like. I'll do it, and if like I do it to like we're playing, and you react to it 5 times in a row, I'll be like, okay, this motherfucker ain't falling for it. Yeah, then I'll do something else until you think I'm not, and then I come back to the jab, and you're not ready for it. And to me, that's like that's the best way to play.
I really like that.
So yeah, this range, if you're a Falco player, just try keep it in mind, because in that range, the Fox can full hop, and you're just in the right distance where you can react. You can try to outplay it. And I think you wanted to talk about Fox's full hop.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it in a sec. And I also like it so you're at that range where you can like kind of react to the full hop. You're in a good space. And if you look under, it says bait, up smash, and up tilt. Although I noticed the Foxes aren't really up tilting, up smashing like they used to. They still will rip it, and you have to respect it.
They're dashing back and spamming shine a lot more in these situations, like shine, dash back, drill.
Yeah. So,
I definitely don't get as many ups.
Nobody's up tilting anymore. I think I literally beat it out of all the foxes. Because that's how I beat every fox for like 6 years.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, let me wait for your shitty up tilt. So I think they kind of got out of it. I do think foxes are still up smashing though.